Transition. Hello, everyone. We're back and live and playing D&D and shit.
Well, half alive at least.
Well,
Yeah, I'm kind of
depends on your
tired.
definition of alive, I guess. But
I mean, we'll have to ask Pierce. Pierce, Pierce, you have recently been both dead and alive. Which would you prefer? How would you describe the difference? Compare and contrast dead and alive.
Well, that depends on where I'm alive at.
And where you dead. Where were you dead?
Well, that's
Where'd you
a
go?
wonderful question.
Did you do like a tour of the afterworlds?
I didn't not have a tour.
Cap, there's a book you should read.
Tour of the afterworlds?
I got a book for you. I'll send it to you.
Perfect.
Okay.
Pierce, did
What
you
a fucking book.
visit some,
Read Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Did you hang out and visit some exes while you were
Oh my.
No. Specifically avoided those. But I did
Fun
make
fact,
a new
Dustin.
friend. Go ahead.
You know Pierce dated an archdevil from it was either Glazia or Fierna. Oh wait, no, we have to roll for this. Okay, Dustin, we need you to roll a D100, and we're gonna say that honestly, the chance is like 35%. It's slightly unlikely, but not terribly. While Pierce was dead, did he have a three-way with Fierna and Glazia?
41%.
He almost did. He came real close. He got at least one of them, and then the other one showed up and was like, "Get off my wife!"
Yeah, it went downhill from there. But he did make a new friend. This wonderfully beautiful person who has just the most disarming smile. Anna and darn. Shoot. Anna something, but she was just so wonderful. Showed me around, and yeah.
You know, it's a good time. It was a hell of a time. I love that there is no point where any of us assumed you went to any of the heavens.
Of course not. Why would I do that? Boring
Like,
as shit.
I could choose. I chose not to.
But real quick before we really start getting into things, Cap, do you have a recap?
No. So, Pierce, picture the Feywild. The dangerous part. Well, now here's the thing. All the parts of the Feywild are the dangerous part, but there's a slightly dangerous part, and there's the massively dangerous part, and then there's the extremely dangerous part, and then there's the somewhat dangerous part, and then there's the slightly dangerous part. We woke up in the moderately dangerous part, but we woke up in a part of the moderately dangerous part that was like, well, I guess danger is a matter of perspective. Some people would have considered this hut to be an extremely dangerous part of the moderately dangerous part. For us, it was like slightly dangerous because we woke up in the hut of the Bone Lady, and she was like, "Hi, everybody, welcome to my hut." We were like, "Cool, thanks." Like, we almost died in the future of utter destruction and apocalypse, and she was like, "That sounds terrible. Have some tea." So we were like, "Cool, yeah, we'll have some tea." And then we woke up the next morning, and she was like, "All right, go save the world." And I was like, "Yeah, but cool. But first, could you give my friend Prince a title?" And she was like, "I like titles. Yes, here's a title." And Prince was like, "Hang on a second, that doesn't sound like a good idea." And Laz was, and I was like, "Wait, sometimes I talk about myself in the third person." And I was like, "No, it's an awful idea. It's a terrible idea. Will you do it anyway?" And Prince was like, "You're making me want to do it less now. Maybe no?" And Laz was like, "Right, but will you still do it anyway?" And so then Prince was like, "I guess this is what's happening in the story, so sure." Question mark. So then the Bone Lady gave Prince a title. She said, "I deem you no one." It was
partially hurtful, just saying.
But well, not no one. She didn't name you no one. She just said, like, "You are Prince, comma, N-O." How did we do it? Prince hyphen no one?
Yeah.
So then the hut brought us back to the less dangerous part, and then we came back into the castle, and Prince was like, "I'm gonna stay outside." And we were like, "Cool, we're gonna go inside and deal with all this bullshit." So we went inside and dealt with all the bullshit. You were the bullshit, Pierce. And
They usually are.
so then we were like, okay, here's the kid, and then we reunited the kid with the kid's kids. When they're goats, the kids, right? Well, they're not goats, they're satyrs. I keep fucking that up. So like, Survive and Lily were there. Wait a second, I just got that. I'm gonna have to go find Vive and tell him I just got that joke after 16 years. That's fucking great. So then, yeah, we reunited the little Vive with the bigger Vive and the other Vives and Lady Vive, and they were like, "Hey, here you go." So then they brought us inside, and they were like, "Hey, you brought the Vive back. The king is doing paperwork," and we were like, "That's actually kind of weird and mundane for a king, but like that's cool. So like let's go and deal with that shit." So he was like, "Okay, let's bring your friend back," and I'm like, "He's not my friend." Other than, I mean, he is my friend, but he's also my like brother and your nephew. And he's like, yeah, friend, we'll bring him back. So then he was like, "I'm gonna be Emperor Palpatine, lightning," and he put the lightning in your body, and he's like, "Here we go, we're gonna," and it smelled like broiling changeling, which I didn't know had a smell that was specific, and I'll never be able to forget it now. But he was like, "I'm gonna make his body," and then he was like, "I'm making his body. I'm actually about to kill him again. This is going really badly, but I'm not going to tell anybody because I'm like, I'm the prince, I'm the king. I don't have to tell anybody." And Trouble was like, "I'm not Trouble anymore, but I'm going to fix the whole thing for you because you suck at this. So here we go." And then your body was like, "I'm smelling like burned changeling. This is terrible." And then the king was like, "Okay, well, we're going to..." And we were like, "Okay, you done?" We honestly can't tell. He's still dead, but now he smells worse. I didn't know that was possible. And he's like, "Yeah, sure, bring him back." So then Iris, this is Iris now. Iris was like, "I'm gonna bring him back." So she grabbed your body, and she was like, "Prince," oh wait, no, Prince is outside. She said, "Pierce, get the fuck back in here." And the craziest thing was Prince was outside going, "Pierce, get the fuck back in there," at the exact same time. It was so weird. So Iris grabbed you, and then she's like, "All right, everybody, convince him to come back." And so then I came over, or your mom came over, and she was like, and then Willow came over, and she was like, "You owe me a rematch," and she smacked you with a stone. And then I came over, and I was like, "We gotta go fuck up a dude whose face isn't even there," and I smacked you with luck. And then a crazy leprechaun came running in and was like, "Get the fuck up!"
No, yeah,
And
what
then-
did it was at the leprechaun. I remember that.
You remember?
That's the thing that kind of.
You remember Luciano? That is so fucking weird.
I heard he's
Did
very
you-
lucky.
Did you serve with it? We'll talk about this later. So then everybody was like, "Okay, pour everything you got into it. Okay, ready and go." And then Prince did a thing I don't actually know about, but Endless showed up. Shh, we're not gonna tell anybody about that. That would be really bad. So then you were like, you were like, everybody was like all somber and like, "Oh no, it didn't work. He rolled double nat ones. Oh no. Oh, PS didn't come back." And you were like, and then Lance came over and he's like, "It's okay, everybody. It's gonna be okay. Because Pierce is just a fucking dick who's holding his breath." And you were like, "Ah, I really
Don't
was. I
you
was
look
holding-"
at me and tell me you wouldn't have done the same damn thing.
I did the same damn thing. You were there when it happened.
See?
Remember when you were pretending, and we still have to talk about this, when you were pretending to be Prince Idas down in the Menagerie Coast, and somebody
Yeah.
tried to assassinate you, and they got me. Yeah, we have to talk
Right.
about that.
No,
Right.
we really don't.
Oh, suddenly now we don't need to talk about a thing. Okay,
Definitely
that's
not.
fine. So do you know what's actually really funny about the word reincarnate? It actually means we stuffed your soul back inside a meat suit. That's actually what it means. So as
I
it
believe it.
turns out right now, you are just the cheese in a really well-made cheeseburger.
What a story.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you all for helping me stay me. Iris, of course, special thanks to you for making sure that I look as wonderful and beautiful as I always should.
Hey, my guy,
Mhm.
maybe I'm not the person you talk to about that.
Right. Anyway, and this is the next day. You've all gotten a good amount of rest. and are preparing to make the trek through worlds back home, hopefully in the correct time this time.
Oh yeah, we'll cover that part. Error 404 not found was continuing the story. We'll get to that part on the way back.
Yeah.
No, you're staying here, Pierce.
I know. As much as I would love to give a little payback, I trust you.
Oh, see, with the T word, why does everybody do? Is it something in my face or my voice, or is it like I'm not
mostly
charismatic?
Your actions. It's definitely not your face.
Right? It's so weird. I don't understand.
It definitely cannot be your face.
Wait, was the you plural or singular?
Yes.
Okay.
And he looks over at Willow. Yes. Nice, Azra. 69 bits. Well done. So you guys, you've gotten your rest. You've prepped and gotten ready for the adventure back. And over breakfast, just kind of recapping for Pierce. And then also kind of filling Willow in with, where things are at and where they stand, so we don't have to go through all of that.
I love the idea that Iris did a full Trouble rant of all the events as Iris remembers them from the moment that Pierce died in episode 42 until now.
You know what? Iris, please roll a history check. This is
my +2.
Yep, this is how well your rant goes.
That sounds about right.
No, not how well. How accurate your rant ends up being.
That sounds about right.
Honestly, lower is better.
You're about to get your wish.
Well,
I rolled a 4.
You get the bullet points, Willow.
Here's how this goes. He died. A bunch of bullshit happened. There is a cosmic and unending horror trying and occasionally succeeding to take over my body as he learns to be a reaper. Not completely sure what that means. He goes crazier and crazier. It's not clear which person I'm pointing out at this point. Gained a brother, lost some family, went batshit insane. There was some random others stuff that happened. And then, the universe shattered a couple of times. So somewhere in there, some form of cohesive understanding has come across this group. But I'm gonna tell you what, I don't have a fucking clue what's going on at any point in time. But if that motherfucker says one more thing to me about how beautiful his body that I let him keep to my face, a face that I did not have a year ago, I'm gonna put him back in the fucking ground.
He's mid-bite when you say that, and he completely forgot until just then, and
My magic is what kept that fucker the way he's supposed to be, because he threw a hissy fit when I tried to save his life last time.
That's true. He'd rather be pretty than alive.
Quite frankly, I'm okay with that deal.
Can you still, actually, Pierce, can you still change? Don't do it right here. Don't do it right here. You will die again.
He looks concerned. Because he didn't think about that. He hasn't tried yet. He didn't think that would be an issue until you said it might be. And now it's anxiety.
Well, are we about to head out?
The door opens and in walks Pierce's parents, holding a small black chest. As they come in, they walk over to Pierce and shower him with love and affection for a few because they miss their boy.
Oh, good. He has his face and a family. I'll be outside if people need me.
I'm so sorry. I had to. I'm sorry. Oh.
Cash will follow Iris out.
Dustin feels bad.
Meg's having a blast. Dustin should not feel bad. Meg's being a bitch.
But
Meg is enjoying making Dustin feel uncomfortable.
They come maybe a little bit. They come in and first the father talks. First thing, I would like to thank all of you. I cannot thank you enough for what you did, not only for us and for our son, but also for the Fate Court itself. Without all of you, I don't even want to know how things.
They're all rock stars.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
and he gestures to the box that the mother sets down on the table. Some time ago, Shiloh asked us to watch over something very important.
And me.
Well, you were
The other thing.
I'm sorry, all of that.
What, you raising me? I
Well,
forgive you.
The way the memories and everything was. I'm sorry we never told you, but it was. I hope to do better in the future.
It's why are there more memories to be unlocked? Because if that's the case, then we're gonna have to talk. If not,
if there is, you'll have to speak with Jean.
Oh,
But
okay.
according to what we've been told, you all may need this. And he gestures to the box, and she opens the box, and inside is a dragon egg.
Prince, I think that's your specialty, maybe with the.
Prince.
Player
with
has forgotten.
the Reaper sight.
Apparently, you need to Windex the egg.
Yeah.
Apparently.
When you take a look at the egg with your other sight, it very much does contain a large piece of the entity.
Oh.
Okay. We keep this away from Iris.
And
as
if I'm
always.
not mistaken, this is the gold dragon egg. Is the last one?
Let's roll for it. Let's also keep it away from Cash. He likes to eat. He likes to make entity omelets.
Okay. Because the silver.
Is this the gold one?
You guys got the
Was the first one not gold?
no copper.
Oh.
Copper was hidden by your mom on that island, and then you got the bronze. Yes.
Did I make notes? Dragon eggs.
Silver.
Oh, I did make that. Look at that. Silver was in Isocross. Shiloh's in the Feywild. Bronze was in the Eyes of the Lake. Gold was Jean's. and
Oh, that's right. Gold was the first one you found.
and copper was Siobhan's in Concordian Bay. So this is the
Jinma
only
was
one.
right.
Right. This is the only one I don't have a color for, so it could be.
Dang it, I hate being
No.
right.
It would be the. Oh, hold on.
Is it platinum? Because we have silver, bronze, gold, copper.
It's metallic dragons. Each of the metallic dragons gave an egg for it.
Let's see, 5
So it'd be
metallic.
bronze.
Is it bronze?
Gold, bronze, copper, brass.
Brass. This is brass. I love the idea
It's
that
been so
Les
long.
has an actual notebook and he's flipping through, but his handwriting is such shit that he's like, I can't fucking read this one. It says, I don't know.
It is a brass dragon egg. The last one that you all are needing.
Excellent. So the end of the world cometh nigh. Cool.
There was a request by the queen that you all not do whatever it is you need to do with this. Not here.
This plane, this castle, or this
This
plane of
plane.
existence? Gotcha.
As long as she keeps her promise that she will help us make sure we get back in a timely fashion, so to speak, we can do
Pierce's
that.
mother says that absolutely, actually, they are waiting for you in the throne room, and everything has been prepared. You should arrive somewhere between a few moments and an hour after you left, or as you left.
Can we show up right before we left so I can at least look at myself and be like, hey, stop it, asshole, frowny face.
I don't think that's in the realm of his abilities.
All right, fine. That's
I could be wrong. With that, you guys gather your things, and on the way out, you see Irish and Cash. While they were finishing up in there, do you two do or say anything, or just kind of?
I just needed to get out of there. I couldn't do it anymore.
I'm not
So
really
I
a fan
just
of his, so yeah.
Are you playing patty cake?
no.
Okay. Are you playing I Spy?
No.
Damn it.
No, the moose ain't here. Can't play that.
No, he's going through his favorite omelet recipes.
There's-
Antidium.
There is no whimsy present in Iris currently.
No, there's one
They
in
all
Zack,
stu-
but we're not. Yeah, that's separate.
They all
Last
Zack,
night-
Zack wants
let-
something Dragon Captain Planet, but
Laz did hang back as everybody else was kind of filtering out of the room, but if there's a scene to be had first, you can.
not that I was planning.
No.
So
Oh, okay.
if you
Well, there's once
Just go with
everybody's out
yours.
of the room, Laz just goes over to Pierce and is like, "So do you remember when you and Willow and me were kids, and we talked about how we were going to become adventurers, but like you used to be like, I'm going to be a rogue, and Willow was like, you're too clumsy to be a rogue, and I was like, I'm going to be a rogue, and you were like, you're too slow to be a rogue, and Willow was like, I'm going to be a ranger, and you were like, your aim is shit, you can't be a ranger." So we were all like, all right, we're going to be adventurers, but like if that doesn't happen, we're going to open a tavern and an inn where all the adventurers would come so we could hear their stories. You remember what we were going to call it, Pierce?
he just smiles to himself.
The Incognito. I want you, when you're back on your feet, I want you to open that place with Lance. I want you to be the brother that neither of us ever managed to be for him, because that kid deserves that. And if he is anything like the two of us, he is incredibly likely to do something incredibly stupid and unbelievably noble.
Hmm.
And if you can ground him enough, you might be able to prevent that.
I think I've made enough stupid decisions for all of us.
Yeah. Well, those stupid decisions were made by this other guy who got thrown off a boat. You, I don't know who you are yet. And the fun part is, you don't actually know who you are yet.
He kind of just takes your hand. I know that I am your brother. And that's enough.
Well, damn right. You are stuck with me forever. And speaking of, after I didn't even tell you this part, right? So you had your top secret, super secret mission. I never told you I have a top secret, super secret mission too, that not even the rest of the party knows about, right? We both know they're going to save the world, right? My top secret, super secret mission is to keep them alive long enough for them to save the world.
Yes,
And
well,
after we get done doing that, I'm going to come back here. So I want you to let Lance know that after we get done doing all the things that need to get done, I'm going to come back because I owe him. And I am going to start repaying the debt that I owe to him.
I'll accept this. On one condition.
Excellent. God damn it. All right, conditions.
You're not cooking. Absolutely.
Oh,
not.
hell
no.
no. Absolutely not. No, never. Look, Vive tried to teach me how to cook, and it didn't stick. That's how bad of a cook I am, because Vive can teach literally anybody. Vive taught Cyrus how to make delicious treats. Cyrus ate bones.
Real quick. Knight did in fact say that he was proud of me. I'm good. I'm so happy now.
Damn.
Anyway.
All right. I promise not to cook. I'm gonna go. They might be waiting for me. They might have actually already left, but
you look out. They did in fact continue on. So you're like, oh shit.
I'm gonna go catch up with them.
I'm still just waiting outside.
The party's heading towards the throne room at this point. Are you going with, or are you hanging back? What are you doing?
Me? No,
Iris.
I don't know why they're going to the throne room. I'm just gonna wait.
I would come out and gather them.
We're going to throne room to go back to the material plane, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on, dude. I
Yeah.
never know what the
Prince
fuck's
is gonna
going on.
walk out and say, Cash, Iris, they're about ready to send us back.
We can't go back yet.
Why not?
We don't have the egg.
We do now.
I'd assume whoever would have grabbed it off the table.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just got the mental image of Sado going to pick it up and everyone going, "Oh shit!"
I'm now.
I'm sorry.
Let me
Wow.
to see. Did I flinch?
That's where my mental image went.
It wasn't in a chest. It's fine.
Did I flinch?
It is. The original
Oh,
one
It's
was
like
in a chest,
spinning the
so is
ball,
this one.
the Sado spinning the egg around like the Harlem Globetrotter shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So I flinched horribly, but I did a performance check, so I just barely was like able to not let him see it.
You flinched, but like,
Prince?
oh shit. Okay.
Iris?
Yep. Go ahead.
Is that the last egg? I don't remember.
I think so, Iris.
Okay. So we're getting close, huh?
We are.
You promise me something?
Of course.
If this works, and I know it wasn't me, but if this works, and parents live, do you look after my dad?
She only hesitates because she only hesitates because to say yes would mean that Iris doesn't make it. But she nods and says, I promise all of us will do everything we can to look after those who survive, including you, Iris.
Oh, Prince.
Come on.
There's been no hope of that for a long time. And that's okay.
Prince just
That is
smiles.
okay.
I've never given up hope because I know how strong you are, and I know how fucking stubborn you are.
That last part is true. That last part is true.
I've never given up hope on you.
Thank you.
She puts her arm around Iris and pulls her in.
Deep in the back of your mind, quieter than usual, almost like he's having a tough time even putting forth this much. Hold on to that hope. It'll be so much more delicious the longer you have it.
Why are you like what is with you in this like cannibalistic tendency? I feel like we need to find you a therapist, man, because I feel like you got to work through this one.
There's no.
I've been trying. I've been trying.
You all eventually make it to the throne room. There is a table set, covered in many different kinds of incense that are burning, candles of all different colors, making flame all different kinds of colors, in a central bowl, like a golden bowl, where the king is mixing in different elements inside. And he has these comically large glasses on. And then he
Like
reaches
Elton
down.
John, comically large.
Yeah. Straight up.
France, the artist formerly known as Prince, with the third one up here.
And he reaches down, puts another thing in the golden bowl, looks up. Well, hello, everyone. I hope you all had a great night's sleep. I didn't. But it's fine. Everything is fine. Wait, hold on. One more important thing. And he reaches down and he grabs a wrapping of herbs. And he snaps his fingers, and a little light on his finger, and he goes...
Is it? Oh, that's right, you guys. I forgot this is a very important Feywild holiday.
Very important. Yep. Anybody want some? It'll help.
Sounds painful.
Oh, only
I
the
completely
best.
forgot that was today. Says Willow and M.
Happy 420, everybody.
Why would one willingly put smoke into their lungs? Isn't it better to have clean, unhindered breathing?
Don't knock it till you try it, my good friend.
Is Sado going to
agree
teach
with
them?
you, Sado, but I do have an uncle who partakes. If you have any, it might be a nice gift.
Is
He looks and he pulls open his robe a little bit, reaches in,
It wasn't an order, it was a request. Just so you know.
pulls up, starts putting it back in.
okay, maybe
and
with
then
the
he
later.
pulls open a drawer and has this little metal container, and he puts it on the table.
I don't think Smoke could handle like the king's herb.
his special stash.
Is Sado gonna teach them how to make edibles instead of smokables?
Yeah, but yeah, he puts that on the table for you. Well,
Thank
for,
you.
for your uncle, but and he kind of holds out the one he's smoking to anyone. All right.
All I'm thinking about is
Oh.
trafficking illicit pharmaceuticals across material planes now.
Listen, he's the king. He's allowed to do whatever.
This
the
There's
fuck
no
he wants.
TSA when you use plane shift, okay? Just...
You don't know that. Maybe there is now.
Oh shit.
Oh, you made a pun.
But
Nah, fuck, I did.
he gestures to have everybody stand in front of the table. All right then. To the material plane, and he takes a clock and he winds it back. That should be good enough. Always remember. Shit. What did you have to remember? What? Damn, that's good stuff. All right. Well, anyway. Hold hands.
Okay.
Can I make a perception or a insight check to make sure he's sending us to the right moment? That he's
Make an
going to
Arcana
that?
check.
Mm. 17.
17. As far as you know, everything looks right.
He doesn't seem like he's being purposely malicious.
Nah.
He miswinds it just slightly, and Prince catches him, and she's like, "Send us to the right time," and he's like, "Fuck."
Slight adjust.
When he said that should be good enough, Prince was kind of like,
When you make that sound, he like he doesn't look, but he adjusts it just a little more,
Yep.
and then just as he does, from out underneath the table, a black cat steps out and leaps up onto Laz's shoulder. The tail wraps around one side as it looks down with blue eyes.
Do I recognize these eyes?
You do? This is Mazakeen. She looks over at Oberon and he looks back at her. All right. Yeah, she can go away.
Now be aware, we're probably all gonna die horrifically. Just to be aware.
Oh, most likely. Have a great day. And he snaps his fingers. The golden bowl, everything inside erupts into green-blue flame. And all of you feel this instant lurch. And you are thrown, literally thrown, through
Thrown from the throne room.
realms. It
It's like that
feels
scene.
probably a little more violent than it should have been.
We did say accurate,
Listen.
not we said accurate, not comfortable.
Yeah. You all get shunted through. As you do, you feel a slowing sensation as you approach some gates, and you see some people standing there holding these weird wand-like items, and they have these letters on their shirts that say TSA. And as you're passing, sorry.
That is the Teleportation and Spatial Awareness Agency.
The fact that you came up with that on the spot is impressive.
No, you guys make it through. You eventually find yourselves
Damn. Okay.
standing inside the barbarian once more, and it is perfectly well intact.
It looks less
Um,
apocalyptic than last
Sitting at the table is Thava with a cup of tea. In front of her is Master Core. You take a moment to look around, and behind you see Shiloh sitting in a chair, looking exhausted but alive.
Bullshit.
After just a
Okay.
few moments, Thaba looks up. Oh, that didn't take long.
You have no fucking idea.
Laz just started.
A year and a half later.
Yeah, right. It took 765 days. I don't even know what days are anymore.
She stands, walks over to you, Sado, and kind of looks up. Are you all right?
I'm fine, Mother.
Group hydrate.
But my understanding of time has been shattered.
Yep.
Dimensional travel will do that. Give it some time, you'll adjust.
Mother, did you just ask me to give time when I just stated that my time has been shattered? And it's
She smiles a little bit. Core spits out his tea. Holy shit!
We've been
And
gone long
Shiloh
enough to-
even giggles just a little bit as he looks up and sees you all. And Thava just does not acknowledge the joke at all.
Well,
Dang, that's good. It was a dad joke. Your mom didn't get it.
um,
that just happened.
Laz will walk over without saying anything. Walk over because I assume Shiloh's still sitting.
Mhm.
Walk over to Shiloh, and I guess with him, I kind of love the idea that when he's sitting, he's eye to eye with Laz. But I think Laz is maybe 6 inches taller when Shiloh's sitting, so he just gets down so that they're eye level, and he just puts his hand on his cheek in this I'm testing to make sure you're alive, and actually, technically speaking, does a medicine check as he's touching the side of his neck. And then once he has confirmed there is a pulse, he just hugs him. And I assume Mazikeen crawls on him or whatever to make it a little weird.
he does hug you back. The usual strength that he has is there. He's a little cold, but not deathly so.
Right.
As you pull back and he looks at you, Pierce.
Far less dead than when we left him.
You watch just a weight come off this man. Oh. Good. I was afraid I died again for nothing. Right.
No.
Yes. I died. Again.
Yeah. You need to quit doing that.
Well, when people kill my sons, I get a little murdery.
Okay, yeah, that's
I'm
yeah.
not as spry as I was years ago. Anyway, I'm glad everyone is back. And he stops and looks at Willow. You're new. Hello.
Hi.
Sorry. Welcome to my tavern. Can I get you anything to drink?
Is he saying that just to me or to all of us?
To anyone who... He is looking at you, but...
Is there anyone who needs drink?
Fine. Do you? You don't remember me, do you?
And actually, let me roll a history check. See if he does.
I mean, she would have been a kid the last time
Actually,
that he saw her.
That's a pretty decent roll.
Last time I went behind the bar, I found you dead. So,
it takes him a minute. He goes, Should I? Am I? Oh.
It's been a while.
Willow.
I was
yes.
a few feet
Wow.
shorter.
You're
Willow.
no longer a child. Holy shit. All right.
Correct.
Speaking of time fucking with you, I need a drink.
I'd take one as well if you're pouring.
He looks at you and kind of eyebrow up.
don't do that. Don't.
Yeah, sure. He goes behind the bar and starts pouring drinks. As he does, the door opens and in walks Jean and Bells. Close behind them is Smoke and Wisp of Air.
Hey.
They all walk in, holding various different grocery items. Siobhan, or Brain, Bells, sorry. Bells, very happy, looks at you all. Oh, good. Whew. All right, everything's fine. You're all safe? All limbs? All fingers? She specifically looks at Prince, and you could see her, like, counting to herself. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm saying this as M the player.
Mode.
Technically, they are one short. They did not come back with Kaylin. They haven't. They don't know about that, right?
She's counting. First she's counting Prince's limbs and fingers.
Mini Mimo, grab a leopard by its tail.
Grab a tabaxi by the toe.
I mean, I'm nearly completely black instead of a snow leopard, and my eyes are glowing red. But
she's
sure.
starting to get used to that.
Let's worry about the fingers.
They come up and Bells and Air come and give you hugs and hello and all that. Jean, he walks forward and he puts his boxes down and looks over at you, Cash.
And Cash is head of the bar because John showed up.
Careful going behind the bar, Cash. Last time I was back there, I found my dad dead.
Iris is already there.
You're dead.
Iris, he gives you a drink. You give it a shot?
Ugh.
It probably is a shot. He's not gonna give her the whole
Straight
bottle.
up, like, if he pours a shot, she shoots it.
It is great fucking whiskey. And burns like hellfire. Give me a Constitution save.
Yeah. 21.
21. It takes a second, and then the burn hits, and you're like, and then you're okay. You're good. You're good. And Shiloh looks at you and just gives you a nod of respect.
At
She's
some
trying
point, you will all realize I am not, nor have not been in a very long time, a child.
She's trying to get drunk. Give her the good stuff.
I'm not trying to get drunk.
I rescind my former statement.
Jean looks over to you, Cash. Everything go okay?
No, not really, but it worked down the main current. Fuck.
It's all right. I noticed one of your numbers missing.
She's not missing.
Yeah.
Are they?
Ooh, do I want to? Hold on.
They are
Hold on.
happy.
Nope, stop.
How
I have
much
an
do you
idea.
want to go for, John?
Okay.
Yep, that's one thing. Yeah, she's she's in a better place now.
We just nod.
Cash.
He's not lying.
You didn't lie.
Ugh.
Oh my god. We have to figure out a way. Okay, Cash, at some point I need you to get that sending stone charged up. We need to call Kaylin and tell her and Liam to open a bar in the city of Teresting called
I
A
swear
Better
to God,
Place.
if this is a pun.
It's called A Better Place. And then when we say that she's in a better place,
Technically not a pun.
it'll be absolutely correct.
Fair.
Bells also then at this point does question where Kaylin is. And they also politely introduce themselves to Willow and Kaylin, where's? Oh no, please.
She's fine. She stayed behind because
Okay.
she was able to get her boyfriend back.
She looks over at Laz.
Like I said, another better place.
That one.
Who's looking at me? Bells?
Yeah.
Me? What? No, I was her friend who was a boy. That doesn't make me her boyfriend.
She looks at Whisper, and they look at each other like, could have fooled us. They just, okay.
No, she used to beat the hell out of. Okay, no, I can actually see how you'd have made that mistake. No.
Moms,
Or-
just because there's a boy and a girl who hang out together does not mean they're together. We've talked about this. You can't
The
ship
first-
my friends.
Smoke.
The first time,
Smoke
first
leans
time-
back. Been telling that for years.
the first
I
time
never
we met,
believed
she beat the hell out of me. Wait, that is actually how one of our other couples ended up together. That was their first date too. No, in this case, no.
Prince
Master
goes
Core,
over to her uncle and just hands him the box.
He takes it, opens it. Instantly, the room gets the whiff.
The second the box is opened, my eyes are locked on it, and I look nowhere else.
Smoke clocks that. Give me a minute, little one. And he starts
not-
rolling.
I'm not doing.
Height-wise, not.
anything.
As he starts rolling, Master Core walks up to Sado. He looks at your chest and kind of focuses. Well, that's interesting.
Master.
You came back a little stronger, didn't you?
I suppose.
Well, Fava, it seems your boy's got himself a blessing.
A blessing.
Thava gets up and walks over and also takes a look. And as she's looking, Master Core hands you a cup of tea. Very delicious. Well, as you know, we are descended from dragons themselves. And it seems an ancestor of your mother's has taken notice of your exploits and decided to gift you with a blessing.
I still don't. know what to say. Why?
Who knows, kid? Sometimes the way of dragons unknowable. Maybe you were doing something they deemed noble, worthy, heroic.
I was merely only keeping my friends alive.
We appreciate it.
As you say that, much like Iris's reaction, the parrot party all kind of like takes a quick pause as they take the hit, just keeping their friends alive. Something they failed
look.
at.
You were an adventuring party. You get it.
This is
Stop
the thing,
treating us
man.
like children.
Right, our successes are not reflections of your failures. Our failures are not reflections of your successes. They just happen to be genetically related. Like, I hate to be the one to say this, but get the fuck over yourselves.
As you
Damn.
say that, Siobhan comes walking down the stairs. And
Except you, Mom, you're absolutely spectacular, and you are so tall you could never get over yourself, and I would never suggest it.
good to see you too, dear. And with her, she's kind of helping her walk. Elowen is now on her feet.
Oh, yeah.
Looking much better. If slightly unstable.
And Cash beelines it to her.
She gets a huge smile. You've had me worried.
Well, you're one to talk.
Hell. Luckily, I had all these wonderful people around me to help take care of me. And I owe you all a thanks. And she looks over at Iris.
I'm not looking at her.
Well, it's about dinner time. And Siobhan, of course, I'll be getting everything ready. Shiloh goes, yep, we have everything bought. We actually, everyone got back with the groceries. And she's not looking at Shiloh. She's pointedly not looking at Shiloh. She
I don't
helps
know.
Elowen to a table and sits her down. Cork gives her some tea. Sado, Thava looks up at you. And she kind of looks around you. Something tells me you have a new power. You finally got your wings.
Why do I feel like that's a saying for something? Finally got your wings.
Many words can have many different meanings. But these mean I am very proud of you. Siobhan goes to the back and starts cooking dinner. Bells goes and helps her out. As everyone just kind of gets settled in again. Everyone gets introduced to Willow. Siobhan does look. Hello again, Willow. It's good to see you. She recognizes you right away. No issue.
Nice to see you too. I wish that it was under better circumstances, but sometimes we just have to go with the flow.
My family's all together, and they're happy and not dead. So there's no better situation we could be in. As they go back, coming out of the kitchen with a big old loaf of bread held, you hear the click, 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 click of tiny feet as walking out Iris's father, happy as hell, throws the bread, runs over to Iris and hugs her.
I just kind of freeze.
Hurt?
No, Papa.
And he kind of holds your face and your shoulders and then your arms. Looks at you questioningly.
There's like a moment on her face where she's like very clearly conflicted before a smile takes over. She goes, I'm okay. It's good to see you.
He nods and hugs you again. And you hear almost an umpire voice, safe.
Yeah, Papa. I'm safe.
Get your food here.
I don't know when dinner is. I think they're working on it now.
He sits down and then gets back up, goes to get his bread, sits back down.
If Faerun has a baseball team, what's it called?
Oh, it's gonna be the Faerun Fomorians.
Hat. Eventually, so a bit of time passes. You kind of fill everybody in on what's happened and updates, and all the other introductions.
The story gets less sensible the more we tell it.
Yeah. Throughout the whole time, Bells keeps looking at Prince, just making sure she's still there and not dead.
I'm fine, Mother.
There's one time that she pops her head out, and you watch her get yanked back in.
Thank you, Ma.
Prince, I'm pretty sure you are both now like the Grand Dame of the Feywild and like the originator of an entire realm of reality. I won't tell your mom that, but I think that's
Please
true.
stop putting this on me.
I'm not. Okay.
I didn't even want to be the leader of my clan.
Well, see what happens when we refuse the call to adventure?
Listen, if you
Somebody
keep
else
bringing
picked
You're
up
this
one
the
stuff,
fuck.
you're gonna be the best leader I've ever had.
You're just saying that because I brought you the good stuff. Yeah, okay. At least you admit it. All right, we're good.
What were you saying, Iris, about somebody picking up a block of...
Don't worry
cheese?
about it.
Okay, never mind.
Cash, Jean brings over drinks for you and Elowen, and he sits with you guys, but like on the other side of the table, respectable distance and all that. But you can see that he's really happy. He's just trying not to like be too happy. He's a puppy.
Oh, and he's gone. Okay.
And he's leaving.
Yep. Bye.
Eventually, a delicious dinner of chicken and pork roast and all different kinds of vegetables and fruits all are brought out. Deliciously cooked. And handed out. Everybody has a great dinner. You all get the effect of Hero's Feast.
Oh, shit. Somebody's a damn good cook.
Remind me what that gives us again? How many times?
It's 2d10, right? Let me roll that. Is it 2d10 or 1d10? Meg?
I'm looking. I
know
don't
you
have it prepared
I know
today.
you have the spell.
I do. I just don't have it prepared today, so I had to.
I
go
will
through my
look.
list. I got it.
2d10.
I got it. It's right here.
2d10?
Yes, 2d10.
Gotcha. 14.
Nice.
Immune to poison and being frightened. And make wisdom saves with advantage.
It's
At the end, by the end of dinner, everyone's caught up with everything that happened. As like conversation is starting to die down, the door opens once more, and a feeling of presence is
Santa Claus.
heavy. It is
Sorry, Prince. That wasn't a cat pun.
presence of, trying to think of the right word. Definitely power. As 5 individuals walk in, wearing all different kinds of robes, all different colors of robes, each more elaborate than the last as they walk in. And the last one that walks in is a familiar child, or at least someone who looks like a child.
Gideon!
The parent party all get quiet and stand and respectfully bow, followed by Core. Gideon steps up. It's good to see everyone.
Ooh, that's 50 on the dot.
One old man, long white beard, short cropped silver or white hair, steps forward. 4 little golden finches on his shoulders. So these are the ones who inherited our eggs.
Oh,
Oh shit.
well,
Inherited's a strong word, but yeah. Lazarus.
consumed?
Somebody, Iris, could you watch my tone for me? Because I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do it right now.
Well, I'll watch your tone if you watch my tongue.
That is an acceptable. I agree to your terms of service.
They all take seats in one of the booths. Each one of them, as they sit down, this normal looking tavern booth just seems to suddenly look like it belongs in a castle. Nothing about it physically changes. It's just how regal each one of these members are as they sit. Gideon remains standing and walks over to Shiloh. It's been a bit, but it's good to see your progeny has succeeded. He turns and looks at your group. We sense the last of the eggs have been located. Is this correct?
Prince looks to her mother's first, just to confirm.
They
But
nod.
yes, it has.
Jean walks over and kind of points to the chest. Right there should be the last one. I think this is the one that Shiloh hid.
Laz is thinking back to Willow, having forgotten he no longer has telepathy.
What are you thinking? Or what do you say? What are your thoughts saying?
I think I'm thinking to Willow. I'm having a hard time. Like, I'm seeing everybody in this almost fearful respect of what are, if not gods, things that consider themselves gods, and I'm having a hard time finding the level of respect and fear for them when they are sitting here expecting us to do what all of them failed to do.
You hear in your mind a silky smooth, beautiful, feminine voice. We succeeded in what we were supposed to do. We gifted our precious eggs to contain the entity for as long as possible. And as far as I'm aware, not a single one of our eggs cracked. We are not gods, but we gave up potential children to help your parents. You turn and look and see a woman with beautiful silver hair all done up and eyes piercing gray.
Pierce, I thought I told you to stay in the Feywild.
I need. Hold on.
A charisma save because I'm about to die.
I believe it's a charisma save.
Yep, there you go. Yep. Nice knowing you.
And I think at Willow, without saying it, because I still think I have telepathy, someone needs to tell me to shut the fuck up sometimes.
That's the wrong thing.
I'm rolling a generic save, and then you just let me know which modifier.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Wrong thing.
It's an 11 on the die.
Mother.
So, fuck. So unless it's Dex,
Well, I tried Googling it, and I'm not finding what I need to fucking find. So I'm just fucking looking it up.
Oh, it's her.
In my roll 20. Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, okay.
So that means you have advantage.
I do have advantage. That is good. That is good.
When in doubt, actually look up the damn rules.
What? There's rules?
Oh shit. Okay. So that's an 18 on the second roll. So that's plus 2 is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Which I assume misses by 1.
Most likely.
Let me pull them up specifically.
Well, I guess when you're not trying to... God, Willow, get in here and shut me up. Wait a fucking second. I don't have telepathy. You're the only one that can hear me. Wait a second. Can all of you dragons hear me at the same time?
They all
can you
turn
all
and
hear
look
me?
at you.
I've been talking shit to all of you. Well, you know what? At this point, I've already fucking.
Are you out loud saying somebody should
You
go up?
do, in fact.
Yeah, I'm thinking too. Yeah.
But you are terrified.
What's the mechanics of that? Is that I have disadvantage on any sort of attack, any sort of D20 test, and I can't move closer, right?
Looking.
Ultimately, what I want to know is, does this stop me from doing stupid things?
Cast command on Lazarus, telling him to behave.
Now, is that behaved by your standards or mine? Because words, as Thava said, different words mean different things to different people.
His standards, not yours.
Yep, shit.
Also, you have standards?
Yes, but they're soldierly standards. So.
You got disadvantage on a bunch of shit essentially, and you have an awakened sense of mortality.
Oh, that already happened. All they did was remind me of a thing I already had.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat.
Yep. The Gideon walks over, and as he does, one of the other figures, another female figure, this one with shorter hair, kind of like side buzz cut, and then over to the side, a bit like Nimue's, but like shaved on the side. She's wearing bronze-colored robes. She walks over and opens the chest. And as she does, she looks at the egg, and you all, for a moment, these powerful, stoic individuals, she gets a look of longing, and she then looks at the rest of you. Who is it that will be taking the piece?
Me.
She kind of gestures for you to walk over.
I take I definitely hesitate and just take a half a second to take a deep breath, look around the bar, then I just nod and I stand up and I walk over.
She looks at you. You are holding something that none of us could ever understand. And you have my respect. As she says this, the other dragons, except for the gold one, all nod.
Did any of you try?
Real quick, as Trouble stood up, Willow just gently reaches out, barely touching her shoulder, and casts guidance
On Iris?
on Iris. Yeah.
All right, so you have guidance.
She's not sure what's happening, but like this seems important. She's like, I'm just gonna fucking yeah.
Just in case, here you go. That's all right.
That's not bad. Yeah.
I don't want this. None of us do.
If you
But it's important. We've made our choice. It was more important that we choose than anything else. So
Gideon walks up. If any part of you wanted this, we would have killed you all.
probably would have been kinder.
He smiles at that, but not like hard, but like a small smile. It would have definitely been.
Kinder if they killed me years ago with my mother, but here we are. So, what's the plan, fam?
Iris, you've done too many things alone for too long. If you don't want to do this alone, I will hold it with you, and we will encounter our fate together. And I
Siobhan
know you
steps
don't.
forward.
Here's the problem, Mom. Here's the problem. If the world has to be saved and someone has to die to do it, I'm not going to let her do it alone. And that's a risk you're going to have to be willing to accept.
I appreciate your offer. And we believe Prince. There is still hope for me. I don't see it, but I've never seen it. So, we're going to take this poisonous flower and we're going to inlay some beauty. Give the rest of y'all some hope.
The copper dragon reaches in and pulls out her egg. As she does, Prince, you notice Endless standing over in a corner, watching. She holds it out to you, Iris. And Gideon stands kind of between the two of you.
Everybody ready?
After this, only the 3 remaining pieces that the cultists are in possession of are left.
Prince
Yo.
walks over and stands next to Iris. Just standing there.
I'm within arm's reach, but I will not get any closer unless I am given permission.
Gideon reaches up and places a hand on the egg, and then a hand on you. All right, then. You see a surge of power, and Iris, you feel the inky black energy start to fill you once again. I need a wisdom saving throw with advantage. And you have guidance, which... Does that go on saving throws?
I think it's checks, but
Excellent.
guidance. Checks.
Okay. But you do have advantage.
Okay. The first of the 2 die that I rolled is a 2 for a grand total of 12. The second of the 2 die I rolled is a nat 20 for a total of 30.
You almost feel this time it as it fills you. You kind of know what to do at this point. You've done it enough times, and you feel an extra surge of power with you as Gideon kind of helps bridge things. With that, you feel it go directly to the entity that's already there inside and get shunted in this hidden area where it's having such a tough time to find you. It doesn't even get close to going near where you are.
I've got it under control. It's locked away for now.
You do feel a bit sick, a bit nauseous. But don't lose balance or anything. As you open your eyes, Gideon is looking at you. His eyes glowing a golden color, and his eyes are slits. And then he takes a deep breath, and then he blinks, and his eyes go back to their normal blue color.
Not sure why you hide them. You have beautiful eyes.
Even dragons can lose bets. And he looks over at Shiloh as he says that, and Shiloh just
Oh shit.
shrugs. And then he walks over to you and holds out another shot for you. Figured you could use this.
I down it the same way I did the first. Which this is one of the only times that she has, like, actively been shown to drink like this.
Cash definitely has a raised eyebrow.
So does Cyrus's father. He just kind of... And Shiloh looks over. I'll let the girl live a little.
Papa, I love you dearly. I am not the little girl you left behind. I know that wasn't your choice. I know that's not on you. She's been dead a long time.
He kind of looks for a minute and rocks back and forth for a minute, and then walks over to the bar and grabs 2 drinks and walks over to you and holds it out. Cheers.
I take it in my hand and I clink his glass. And I do my best possible approximation of the sound of the shop bell on clear spring morning.
He smiles and takes the drink.
To Mama.
And he makes her the sound of her name as well.
And it kills me just a little that I can't properly say her name anymore.
I have an idea.
Dragons all stand. And Gideon kind of joins over with them. Our role in this is now complete. We gave up the possibility of children, of parenthood. But I think maybe it was worth it. The dragons all let out their breaths, and each has an element of power to it, and each of you feel that power. Sado, this feels a lot like the power that surged out of you when you protected the kid. Gideon looks at all of you, the parent party, everyone in the room. There is still much to do. But I have a feeling this group of ne'er-do-wells will be able to pull it off. Or we'll all die. Here's
That's
hoping.
more likely.
And the dragons all exit one by one. And once they're all gone, the oppressive weight of power finally leaves the room. And you all kind of like take a deep breath you didn't realize you were holding. Laz, you take a little bit of a deeper breath as the feeling of fear disappears.
Oh, as they were leaving, all they heard in the background, I'm sure they heard everybody's thoughts sort of, and all they heard was Laz's in the background, like you're watching a play and you hear somebody in the green, like in the fucking green or in the wings, and all they heard was Laz's brain going, don't think, don't think, don't think. If you think they're going to get madder because you're not going to think anything they're going to like, don't think, don't think. He's literally, because there were thoughts. There are still thoughts, and that's okay.
The rest of you rested simply because you woke up early in the Feywild, but now it's late at night, and you just had a good dinner. You all hear the sound of music outside.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Oh boy.
He barely beat me. I was thinking about it, but I didn't want my wife to stab me.
Cash and Laz do it. They say it at the exact same time. I never knew that about you, Cash.
Oh, I straight up just burst into song over here. I need you to know.
Willow, right out the door.
Outside, there is a party. Just on the outskirts of town, you see lights and music and revelry where the encampment of the tribe is.
Point of order.
Mm-hmm.
If everyone starts to, or a lot of people start to meander outside, Prince goes to the corner where Endless is.
Ain't no party like at the back seat.
Remains there, and then he looks over at you.
She just, I imagine him, he's like leaning against the wall or whatever, and she just goes over and does the same.
He's not like standing there brooding, but like he's just.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll match.
We're Reapers, what do you want?
He's Aragorning.
Not quite Aragorn, but.
No, she starts off by just saying, well, you were right to warn me. They definitely don't like our kind in the Feywild.
Well, you made it through.
Not without some shenanigans, but well, you saw the end.
His wolfish grin is huge at that. Just
yep. I want to ask a question, but I suppose it's not necessarily a question.
You are free to speak.
She's not looking at him when she says, tell me my final test doesn't have to do with Iris.
If you're asking me if your final test is to take your friend's soul to the other side, no. If you're asking me if Iris will survive this, I honestly don't have the answer. I hope she will. I hope you all will. But I cannot see that far.
Thank you for telling me that much.
What are friends for? I believe you've earned yourself, all of you have earned yourselves, a night of revelry.
I don't think a lot of us are in a partying mood.
He kind of stands straight up and stretches. Sometimes that's the best time for a night like this. To remind you all why you are fighting so hard. Why you're making the sacrifices you are. It's not all doom and gloom. And he smiles at that little joke. Sometimes.
Not you two. Don't. No.
No, bag.
Yeah, spray bottles. Feel free to join. It would honestly amuse the hell out of me to see you in a group of tabaxi.
They all just start hissing at him.
he might have gotten flashes of exactly that, like, I have my own duties to attend to. But if I get some time, I'll stop by. I just figured it would be best if I was here for the cracking of the egg, so to speak.
You have been very good to our group. You've been wonderful for me. But every time you show up, I get anxiety, okay? I just want you to know that.
He kind of like ruffles your head a little bit. I know. And he steps through the wall and disappears.
When do I get that?
Do you try?
Fuck, sure.
Okay.
Walk into the wall.
You try to like think of what you tap into when you activate your Reaper vision, or when you're reaching out to souls, and you try to reach that side of you, and you kind of feel like a little nugget of power or ability. You take a step and there's the one.
Ew.
Not quite yet.
Ew. Okay.
Hold on. As you do that, you hear like a snicker of a laugh.
Is a wall there, Prince?
Jean saw.
I was kind of hoping it'd be like this one time with a previous character I had, the one I named my account after. He got drunk and he tried the dimension door, and he opens the portal and then just like falls forward through it. He doesn't actually go through.
Just steps
Like,
through.
she opens the portal or whatever. She still hits the wall.
She wily coyote'd herself.
Do you all join the revelry, or some of you decide not to?
There ain't no party like a tabaxi party, because a tabaxi party don't stop.
Prince goes and sits on like the front porch to watch, but she, with the change in her appearance and the red glowing eyes, she barely got these people to like accept her, asterisks. She's not gonna go talk to them now. Lady Cass, no.
I think Sado's gonna hold back in the inn too, for a hot minute.
Okay. You hang with anyone specific, or?
Master Core. Those, I assume, dragons.
He nods.
Were they responsible for my blessing?
He thinks. Not them specifically. To my knowledge, your family lineage doesn't come directly from any of them.
The aura they gave off, though, it felt like that of the hyper time chamber. You know, the one we did the training in?
Yes. Gideon actually built that.
I thought it was King Kai.
The power you felt. It's a special draconic aura. And when they all released their breaths, well, let's just say it's their way of helping out one last time.
I understand. I think.
You will when the time is right, as with all things.
Sado turns and exits the building. He sees Prince sitting on the porch. He goes to sit down next to her.
She just gives him a knowing smile.
I can't say I'm much of a party goer either. I don't mind watching from a distance, though. Does that make me
Sometimes.
weird?
No. Sometimes it's fun to let other people make fools of themselves so you can just watch.
As you say that, Smoke does in fact trip over a rock.
Though I did just walk into a wall not 5 minutes ago, so I guess I can't say much.
I won't tell anybody.
You hear from
appreciate that.
inside. I will!
It kind of figures.
Command hush.
Iris, what are you doing?
Ooh, command forget.
I'm gonna look at the party that's starting to form and look around and realize Prince isn't there. I'm gonna shoot back the rest of my drink and go, fuck it. And I'm gonna run out to her. And with more energy than you've seen this little fuck have in a hot minute.
Iris?
You're done hiding. You're done taking their shit. Fuck every single one of them if they don't see how wonderful and incredible of a person you are. Absolutely the fuck not. You deserve absolutely everything in the world, and I will not have the best thing I have ever known sit on the outskirts of her own fucking party. Absolutely the fuck not. So if it means you have to hold your tail like it's a teddy bear, that's okay. But we're gonna go in there and we're gonna pretend like the world isn't ending, and we're gonna pretend like we're not dying, and that everything isn't royally fucked, and you are going to take up the space you fucking deserve. So I'm sick of watching them send you to the sidelines.
Prince just kind of like looks at Sado like, I can't argue with that. Goddamn.
She does have a point.
You don't
Prince,
come out
go ahead.
here. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but you don't come to these sidelines because you're more comfortable in the quiet. You come here because you feel like you can't take up space. And that's not true.
I think you're right. I used to. But now sometimes it's the quiet that makes things all worth it. You're right. I don't care much for everyone out there as much as I care for the people right here on this porch.
You deserve better than this.
This is what makes me happy. Now, unless going out there and dancing like an idiot around a campfire is what makes you happy, I'm okay with being right here.
I looked down at my hands and drew craft a flower before handing over an incredibly large and beautifully bloomed sunflower. Whatever makes you happy.
And what about you, Iris?
I don't know that I know what that means.
I know. But like I told you, that's my one goal, is to get you to be happy.
You all hear the strumming of a guitar as a drunk man sitting in the corner of the porch, wearing a large brimmed hat. Jagger begins singing, "Don't worry, be happy."
Who
It
wrote that?
sounds
That's-
wonderful.
He wrote that song. He thought it's amazing, and it never caught on. It's the one song he actually wrote when he decided he was going to be a bard.
The rest of you, what are you doing? Laz, Willow, Cash?
Iris kind of stole my thunder. I was kind of going to do the same thing with her.
We could say you were
Use
out
your
there
imagination.
and just kind of, being present for.
All right. I got an idea. Cash won't like it. Too bad. I
Oh.
puppet strings. Cash is going to snatch the bourbon off the bar counter and 2 whiskey tumblers. And he's going to go sit next to Jean.
Oh.
Mid-drink, Jean kind of stops and looks over. Everything all right?
Cash pours 2 fingers in each tumbler, and he hands his father one.
He puts it down. Puts down his mug. He grabs the bourbon and pours both. And then waits for you. Do you go for the
Honestly,
drink?
don't really have anything to say. Just And he just clinks the 2 tumblers together and downs it.
He drinks his with you, and when he sets it down, sometimes there ain't much to say. Sometimes you just gotta be present. Something I gotta do a little bit better at, I think. I tend to try and fill the silence with music or rambling, and well, I'm glad you're okay, Cash. And even though I'm sure I have no right, I'm proud of you for everything you were able to pull off. Well done.
You know, I'm trying to be alright. I really am. It's in normal life, it's hard sometimes, but Paul, with this shit, I don't rightly know.
It's about this time that the song that Jagger's playing starts. We all do the best we can and hope it all turns out all right. It's all you can ask of yourself. Try not to put too much more pressure on yourself, yeah? Take it from me. Taking everything on yourself, and he pours 2 more bourbons, is a fucking terrible idea.
Ain't that the truth?
And he takes his drink. And he kind of waves his hand a bit, and a flute is in his hand. Now, if you excuse me, son, or if you'd like to join, I think I hear a beautiful song. And he does wait for a moment to see if you do join.
Guess we'll get up and go inside for a moment. And then I'll come back out with the guitar.
Oh, shit.
Roll performance and
Yeah.
add a D12.
Alrighty, let's see what I want to do.
Because he's using Bardic Inspiration.
Cash is gonna need it.
I know.
Well, that's not terrible, actually. It could be worse. Performance, that's... Actually, that's pretty decent. The D12 could be better. No, that's actually good. Math, Jesus. 23.
23. Sounds absolutely... It takes like a second to really get into the groove. But eventually you and Jagger and Sean all join in, and it's a wonderful song. Anybody else join in?
What would my performance be?
Your performance is good. You got good charisma. Mine's dog shit.
I'm not proficient with an instrument, but apparently I do have good performance. Okay.
Yo, Prince can beatbox.
Dance.
Yeah, good. Or dance. Sure. That makes sense.
Do you ask somebody to dance?
Prince? God, no.
I mean, we know for a fact that Sado can dance because in session 2 or 3 or 4,
Oh, I
he
knew that was gonna
danced-
haunt me.
He danced with the lady who owned the tavern in Rexendrum.
Yep.
That's true.
Maggie
Dang.
bartender.
Yep. God damn, what a callback.
That, oof.
I don't even remember that.
I
Two for
literally
two.
have no idea.
do.
I am 2 for 2. Gold egg and old bartender name.
Well, Sado, do you dance? Do you ask somebody to dance?
Ooh, can I forcibly go dance with Prince?
I mean,
If I
she's
like,
sitting
if
next
I
to
like
you still.
surprise her.
You,
You fucker.
You're gonna
Sado
roll
He
stands
just picks her up and
and
swings
as
her.
he stands, he scoops Prince up and goes into the road and then sets her on her feet. Both of you roll performance.
You just wanted to sneak up behind me. Like she's walking over with Iris, just watching everybody, and just suddenly shoots up.
So I've got
All
a +1, but I
All
rolled a
right.
19.
Oh, shit.
Oh
So,
shit! All right,
I'm
30-20.
still killing it in the dancing sector. Still got it.
Prince
I
doesn't
got a
need a perfect ballroom
17
dress. She's goofy
for a
enough.
total math 22.
Nice.
Oh,
You
preem.
start going, and as soon as Prince finally like unruffles her fur and finally finds her feet, you're both doing wonderful. And then Prince is leading, and you guys are both dancing wonderfully. Iris, as you're sitting on the stairs, a set of banjos show up on your lap.
No.
Ah.
And I will I have one last little thing I want to do in
Or
this
not banjos,
revelry.
bongos. Sorry.
Either way, I'm not participating in the weirdness. But I will go find my dad really quick. And
You'd be out on the porch at this point, I guess.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm going to use language that was important to my mom out in her garden, and I'm gonna druid craft a story. I'm going to start with a daisy. Something so happy and innocent and fun. And then a bright blood red poppy. In remembrance of the horror that came. And then a vibrant dandelion. A weed that just keeps living. Before putting forth a lotus in its stage of transformation and rebirth. And there's a hesitation after that. Like I'm looking for the right turn of phrase for a deep dahlia appears. Colors muted and odd, but alive and strong. Plant that talks of ingenuity. Before I pause one last time and lay down an iris and look at my dad. And in that moment, just ask? Do you miss your little girl?
He takes your hand and looks down at the flowers. B-E-A beautiful. And looks at you. Wonderful. I wouldn't change a thing.
I'd change a lot. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't be her. I'm sorry that our life is so crazy.
He kind of puts his hand up. You are you. I'm happy.
Okay. Okay.
You
I'm going by the
Sar. No.
Yeah. I don't remember a lot, Papa. It comes in waves. Sometimes it's here and sometimes it's not. There's a lot of broken glass and a lot of flame. But, I'm going by the name Iris now. Iris.
Iris.
And it
Like
works
father,
for
like
me.
daughter.
So, I'm going into a lot of shit right now with my friends. And hopefully things turn out well, but please take care of yourself. I don't want to go through that again.
You take care of you.
What traveling self-help nonsense did you listen to?
Well, my name's Jean.
Of course.
You hear from like 50 feet away. Oh no!
Oh God, no! And then you hear it again from inside from Shiloh.
You take care of you too, Papa.
I love you. My Iris?
It's so cute.
I love you too, Papa.
And he takes your hand and he takes you out into the road near Prince and Sado and starts dancing. Laz, Willow, what are you doing?
Where is Laz right now?
Probably right off the steps.
Okay.
Like,
Willow's gonna step down next to him. Come in from inside to the outside. Come and step down next to him.
Come into the house.
Be like, I know I haven't seen you in a really long time, but I never forgot the way that you like to distance yourself when you're feeling things that you maybe don't want to address.
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
I was Hey, 16, you know, kids are weird like that, right?
Sure. Well, if I am reading things correctly, are you doing okay? I know that's like a really stupid question to ask considering the events of the last like however long
Gestures
for
and
you.
everything.
So
But
whenever
in this moment,
when I ask Iris before Iris was Iris, Iris was Trouble. And when I used to ask Trouble how Trouble was doing, I never asked Trouble, are you okay? I said, on a scale of bearably horrible to unbearably horrible, how are you doing?
well, that's fair, and that does sound like something that you'd say. But truly, joking aside, it's been a long time since I've seen you, and a lot's happened. How are you doing at this moment?
You lost me at the joking aside. I don't know how I'm doing. I'm functioning, so I'm doing well enough to keep going, and honestly, that's always been good enough. I'm still trying to process how pissed off I am at a bunch of fucking dragons who are so powerful that they could split an entity they didn't even bother to try to understand into however many pieces they broke it into and stuff it into their own eggs. And yet they couldn't for 4 seconds tolerate being questioned. And I'm trying to figure out how 5, 6 adventurers at the peak of their power couldn't take the time to try to understand what they were going up against. They just decided, we have power, we have hammer, we see nail, and we're going to destroy it. Did any of these powerful creatures take the time to try to understand what they were trying to destroy before they decided that they needed to destroy it? Now, I know your question is probably like, hey, how are you feeling after, like, bad day? I am currently hiding inside big cosmic thoughts to avoid little human feelings. That's just sort of how I process things, but that's where I'm at.
And that's what I meant. I don't really know, truly, what you all have been dealing with and how all of this works and what you've been through. I only know what you've told me, the things that Pierce has told me. And, well, to be honest, kind of sounds like someone else we know. Doesn't it? In the Feywild?
I'm going to assume Laz knows who you're talking about because it's not clicking in my
Oberon.
head. Yeah, let's just play along again. Oh, yeah. Well, now, you know what's really funny about that? This isn't really me completely deflecting because I'm going to kind of dovetail back around here. Is that in the moment that I helped him walk himself into a trap, I realized something about me. And it's that I learned how to weaponize my words from him. So this whole hiding inside of diversions and jokes and puns all the fucking time, I picked up from that pretentious prick. Which means I guess I'm a little less. I'm a little mini pretentious prick. I'm pretentious prick junior.
I wouldn't go that far. You're a better person than he is.
Damn, I'm a slightly less pretentious prick.
I mean, I don't feel like you're the type of person that would necessarily trap the spirit energy of your enemies in orbs to just entertain you. But I could be wrong.
I don't find that very entertaining. I don't actually know what I find entertaining. I've spent a lot of time enjoying the carnal arts to see if that's something I'm into, and as enjoyable as I find it, I don't actually think that I find that entertaining either.
Now that
That's-
does surprise me, Ace.
Ace again with the. Wait a second. Is this because I was never interested in sex? Because look, you are fantastically good looking and amazingly attractive and an incredibly entertaining person. It just never clicked with us.
No, that is not the reason. But
Oh,
it
shit,
works. It
that
sort
makes
of
the-
works.
Yeah, that's the closest I've gotten so far.
But I still think it's kind of funny that you don't know why I call you that.
No, not on 100. I sure as hell don't.
Damn.
Laz,
It's so weird. Now that name I know.
is there anything in this moment that I can do for you beside the carnal arts?
Oh, I wouldn't inflict that on you. Why would I want to disappoint you this early in our later relationship?
I'm being serious.
Why? No. Is it? There's not.
I'd rather you be Willow.
Mhm.
Look, everybody's changing their names. She's Iris now. You're Sirius now. Like, I
She
knew a black
just
actress.
kind of pushes you a little bit, like not hard, but just that like friendly, like come on, kind of shove just gently on your shoulder.
mm,
Come on. For once in your life, be vulnerable. I'm here to help you.
Vulnerable?
I'm here to help your team. And I need to know that you've got my back.
oh, I've got your back. I've got your back. I've got your flank. I've got your 6 o'clock, your 12 o'clock. You're from the Feywild. So on the material plane, we have these things called clocks, and they have 12 hours. See, we were in this place called the Netherweave, and they had 30 hours on their clocks. It was the wildest thing.
She's staring at you.
Look, I got you. I got you every step of the way. I got every single person here every step of the way. See, I told Pierce I had a super secret mission that the rest of the team doesn't know about, and it's to keep them alive because they're going to save the world. It's probably going to be Irish. She's probably going to sacrifice herself. We're trying to like tell her like, no, there's hope and everything's going to be fine. She's probably going to like tear herself to pieces, saving the universe, and that still might not work. But like, we're not going to tell her that because that would make things really awkward. I'm with every one of them every step of the way. My job is to keep all of them alive long enough for them to save the world. Because I'm just some asshole from Trostenwald. I'm not going to save the world. I'm not even going to save Trostenwald. I barely saved this bar one time, and that's because my dad was too drunk to keep destroying it. No, my job is to be here, and I think my job is to be here for Iris, because she's carrying around something that I don't think anybody thinks they can understand, and I don't think anybody has tried to because they don't think they can. But in my experience, if you can talk to something and it can talk back, then there is something to be understood. And now I stand here wondering if my ideas are going to get everybody killed. So, there's that fun.
I mean, I feel like everyone has that thought a time or two. And I appreciate what you're doing for everyone. But you gotta
Except for
be...
the punks.
It keeps them on their toes. But no. I understand where you're coming from. And the need to help the others achieve something far beyond any of us. But you can't help the others if you're not okay. And to a certain extent, you have to help yourself before you can help them. And so I'm here to help all of you. I volunteered for this, knowing that You guys are going up against something I can't even comprehend.
Yeah,
But I
now
will
that you
do my
mention-
best to support all of you, and that means all of you, Ace.
Yeah, but it's funny though. Like now that you mention it, you're actually the craziest motherfucker in this group.
Revenge makes people stupid.
Well, that's
Okay.
absolutely true. That is 100% true. That's why I talked to Pierce earlier. We'll get into that later, but yeah, revenge can make people do some dumb fucking things.
And I want my pound of flesh.
Well, I've seen
Oh,
the guy.
my.
You might only get about 3/4 of a pound of flesh out of him. But yeah,
Just
The-
let me know. Whatever I can do, even if it's just to talk.
yeah.
I'm
Yes,
here
you
for
can.
all of you.
You ever played dice? Let me ask you a question. Have you ever played I Spy?
you hear
Dice,
the distant
yes.
sound of a moose.
I Spy, I don't think I quite know what that is.
Amazing.
as
Well,
this
before the-
conversation happened,
Before the
uh,
world ends, we'll teach you that one.
you see Wisp of Air and Sound of Bells joined in the dancing, and both of them are going. And at some point, even Elowen comes out, and Jean puts down his flute, but the music of his flute continues. And he goes and takes her out and carefully dances with her. Siobhan comes out and watches, and Shiloh's standing there. She still looks pissed, but she is also like smiling at everyone having a good time. And Shiloh's looking like someone who just got a fucking talking to.
Mom, the standoffish rogue section is over here.
She looks over at Shiloh. Okay. And she comes joins you, and then she takes your hand, and then she takes you out to the middle, and she dances with you.
I cast guidance on Laz.
Shiloh just goes, oh boy.
You can dance with Willow.
Performance check. Oh, eat it, bitch. Natural 20.
Oh,
I
fuck.
have 3 luck. I can only use 1.
And you
Uh,
have
what-
guidance.
And guidance is a D4. All right. What do we got? Okay, so we're gonna use a luck point. So there's gonna be a leprechaun just.
The distant sound of a leprechaun. Good luck.
Get your hands off her butt! She's
Good
my
luck.
mom, you fucking weirdo. So there was a 16 on the die, plus a 3, so 19, and I believe my performance is plus 0. Yep, so 19.
Dancing wonderfully.
It takes me a minute to get back. I'm like, look, we didn't have too many dances in the military.
Thava and Rohar do step out and start dancing. Sado, I'd like you to roll an insight check.
Oh,
Okay. Natural one.
Sado voluntarily
Never
fails.
mind. You see them and you turn around and focus on Prince.
All I got is a +1, so 2.
ouch.
Prince, as you and Sado are dancing and having a wonderful time, you see your mothers also swinging around. Belle's 2 left feet having tons of problems, and Air absolutely loving it. You see on the porch, sitting on a barrel near the band playing and swinging his feet and kind of endless, just following the beat. And the party enjoys a night at least for a little while, free from any worries. Any cosmic threats, any draconic presences, and just takes the time to remember why they're doing it. And that is where we'll call this episode. Thanks everybody for hanging around. Appreciate you all. Unfortunately, next week we will not have an episode because I will be out of state. But
Happens.
we will. The Monday after that will be on. But until then, appreciate everybody hanging out and having a good time. Players, thanks for all the wonderful. We had some good lines tonight. God damn, that was solid. I need to stop hitting my elbow on that. That is the third time and it hurts like fuck at this point. But appreciate y'all. Have a great night, and yeah.
See you in 2 weeks, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Don't die.
Good night,
We
y'all.
love you.
Lady Cass, send me free booze.
Wow.